Hey there, day 2 of our 5-day Supersize Your Business Challenge, where we're creating the framework for you to move forward in your business and grow and create whatever it is that you want in 2019. We start out with this 5-day challenge to create the framework of exactly what you need to do to create the business that you want, because that's what supersizing our business is all about. It's creating the business that we want, the one that provides for us, for our lives, for the impact we want to make in the world, for whatever it is that's important to you. So yesterday we talked about, well, where do you want to go? What is it that you want to achieve? How do you define supersizing your business? That involves, hey, where am I now? And it doesn't really matter where I am now. Where is it? Where is the ultimate place that I want to go with my business? Then we chatted for a little bit about, and your challenge yesterday was to come up with what makes you unique, what makes you special, what makes your business a business worth doing business with. Because if you don't know what makes your business worth doing business with, how on earth is anybody else going to know that? Now, today is all about the who. One of the biggest challenges I found with my coaching students and also with myself, painful confession, in 2018 was I wasn't focused. And a lot of my students, because I was attracting them to point out to myself that I wasn't focused on a specific target audience. I was doing the guilty thing of trying to serve more people than I should have been serving. Not my ideal client, not people that I really wanted to serve, but a big wide berth. We get into this trap and this belief that our product is for everybody. We have to serve everybody. Everybody wants our widget. Everybody wants my ravioli. Everybody wants my coffee mug. Everybody wants my light. Everybody wants my magnifying glass. Guess what? They don't. Everybody doesn't need a magnifying glass. Guess what? Most people don't need magnifying glasses. I need a magnifying glass, but so I'm like the ideal client for the magnifying glass market, but probably not very many other people are, right? It's true of absolutely everything. Any one of our businesses. I know, ego shock, right? You mean everybody doesn't want my amazing product or service? You got to be kidding me. I know, but they don't. So, step 2, day 2, today, your mission, and you better accept it or you're going to have a really long 2019, is to determine who is your ideal customer. What does your ideal customer look like? What does she look like? What does he look like? Describe him. Take a piece of paper out, fill both sides of that piece of paper, and write as many things about that person as you can. And we're going to use that information tomorrow. So it's really important that you do this today. It shouldn't take you but 5 minutes, especially if you've been in business for any amount of time at all. Just think of whoever your favorite customer is and write down their characteristics. What is it about that person that makes them your favorite customer? And more than just the demographics, their age, their height, their weight, their whatever, their occupation, their level of education, more than just demographics. What is it about them? What is it in their belief system or in their characteristics or their values that makes that person your ideal client avatar? ICA it's called, or ideal client. I call them dream clients because I only want to work with my dream clients. Anybody that's ever been in business before has had at least one. And this is one of my qualifying questions when I'm going to have someone on my podcast. If I ask somebody, tell me a horror story or a bad experience that you've had with one of your customers, and they say they've never had one, then they're either rewriting history or they haven't been in business very long or they don't have as much experience as they're telling me they have. Because every single one of us that has been in business for any amount of time has worked with somebody that we shouldn't have. We've either had a bad partner, we've had a bad vendor, we've had a bad client or customer or whatever, or we've had some kind of a bad experience. And if we haven't, then we haven't been in business very long, because none of us goes through life without having a challenge or an obstacle that we need to face and overcome. So today, we only want to focus on the people we want because we want to get them coming to us. We don't want to be out chasing everyone under the sun. So even though this sounds easy, it's a little harder than people think. And it is, again, in 2018, it was the number one thing that we had to go back to with not every one of my coaching clients, but almost every single one. At some point, we had to go back and revisit this because they had not done it as they were building their business, as they were setting their systems in place. And so they weren't focused and clear in their messaging to their clients and to their customers. They weren't talking to them. Guilty of this as well. For the better part of 2018, I was all over the place. And I was frustrated because I wasn't getting the traction I thought that I should be getting with the amount of content and things that I'm putting out there, because my message was foggy. Nobody was listening because it wasn't specific enough. So today, get specific. Who's your ideal client? And tomorrow I'm going to tell you what we're going to do with that ideal client and why it's so critical that you figure out who that is today. That's it. Have a fantastic day. I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow. Bye.